Good morning. Good morning. Oh, hello. Good morning. Okay. What do I got in this bag? How are you? I don't think I'll use that. Gonna work on doing the stuff for my mama. And let's see, I got flowers all over that I kind of picked up. Oh yeah, I gotta put them out there. Oh, match junk. I don't know why I have that. I got that. That. Sorry to hear that. These. A lot in this bag. I didn't realize I had. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna put these on the ground, on my floor. There. Plus, I just bought some new ones the other day when I was at the Dollar Tree. Kind of like these bunch better than I like the other bunch. Yeah, I think I'll go with the new ones. They look better. Yep. Okay. I need them. I'm going to put these on this box. I need. Yeah. This one's kind of pretty. Might do that one. Okay. Put that on my way. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Jen. Hi, Roy. How are you? Stupid. Glue guns on. Okay. So, tomorrow, I'm going to the cemetery to go see my mom. And I thought I'd just come on. Hi, Candy. And show you. I got this thing's way heavy. Okay. It's solid. I painted it. It has flowers. It says Mama. And it goes all the way around. And then it says Nana. I'm hoping. Oh, I am going to have to shave it down. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, let me take a drink here. Now, I'm no expert on doing flowers, just so you're aware. I'm going to mute you because this stuff, when you cut it, it's got this weird, like, piercing ear sound, and I won't put you guys through that. Okay, there we go. Oh, okay, let me check. Whew, all right. Okay, let's see. I'm going to go back up to top. Hi, Steph. Hi, Sabrina. Hi, Roy. Hi, Jennifer. Hi, Candy. Today we're saying hello. Very pretty, Tina. Good morning, Tina, Roy, Steph. Running. Oh, no. I miss your crochet class. Is there no sound? Corgi made me laugh. Okay. Hello. Oh, hello, Vanessa. All right, got it in there. Whew. I hate that. It's just got this odd. I hate even doing it myself, but it's just got this god awful sound, guys. Just it's terrible. All right, like I said, I got it in there. That puppy ain't going anywhere. Ooh, I hate that. See, this comes home with me. I go up I got this from a guy that made it. He used to do that lawn ornaments. This is cement, and he had one at his garage sale, sitting there by itself. And I asked him if it was for sale. He's like, no. And I'm like, bummer. And he goes, why? I said, I'm trying to find something for my mom's grave, like this. Then, heavy. The wind won't take it, and nobody will steal it. So he's like, hang on, let me go look. And he looked in his hot shed or whatever he had, and this is what he came out with. And I'm like, that will work. It's a little lopsided. That's why he couldn't sell it, because it wiggles a little bit. And I said I didn't care. Perfect. The wind ain't taking that up his cemetery. And if somebody wants to steal it. I guess they need it more than my mom. So, and like I said, I'm no flower expert. I kind of just put a bunch of flowers in and make it look pretty. And at the end of the day, that's all she'd want anyways. And I used to go out and buy expensive stuff for my mom's grave. I did a ceramic coffee cup when I bought at Walmart one time, and not a week, 2 weeks later, it was gone. But I found it, because as you can see, there's always something. Most everything we put out there has Mama or Nana on it. And me and my daughter were walking around the cemetery, and lo and behold, there was the coffee mug, and the kids wrote a little thing on the bottom because it was like a coffee cut on a saucer, and the kids wrote a message to her on the bottom of the coffee thing, and so did I. And I took it back. Well, then another couple that was out there called the cops on me. Cops came, and I always take pictures to share with my uncle who's out of state and my stepdad who's out of state whenever I put flowers on my mom's grave. So they're like, we're calling the cops. I'm like, okay, I'll stick around. Stuck around. The sheriff's department came out. He's like, ma'am, you can't be stealing stuff off people's grave. And I was like, no, I wasn't stealing stuff off people's grave. I was taking it back. And he goes, excuse me? So I showed him the pictures. Showed him, because I took the pictures of the coffee mug and all the writing on the bottom as well from the kids. He's like, why are people doing that? And then a couple from like, I'm really sorry. And I'm like, well, maybe, I get their point why they did it. But, I took that home. I told the officer, I'm taking it home. I'm not leaving it out here. I go. So we took it home. Dami puts it in her flower garden. Let's stick that. I just stick a bunch in there. Like I said, I'm not the best flower organizer. That's Mom. I have this. What's that? It's just about the effect of the. And I don't put. Okay, this may sound bad. I get all my flowers at the Dollar Tree, like this purple one right here. That's from a Michael's box. Because people steal out there. They steal. I think it's just sad that they steal from people's graves. Okay. So I pick up flowers at garage sales, the Dollar Tree, and I make it work. I make it look pretty. At least in my eyes, it looks pretty. It's about her. It's not about where it came from. It's about the thought that I'm thinking of her. I'm always thinking of my mom, so I don't know if I have to do this. I love yellow roses, so I always buy something with yellow roses. And I always, okay, And then on my way up there, my mom's 35 minutes, 40 minutes from where I am, where she's laid to rest. I always bring her fresh roses also. Okay, that's looking pretty good actually. Okay. So she gets some fresh roses the day I go out there. Well, I got a chicken to do that. I might have to go get me some more flowers. I think I can make it work though. My chicken, I think I'm gonna switch to yellow. Let's save that. That. And that. There. Let's see. Let's stick these over there. Okay, we're gonna stick this here. Not bad. I think it's looking. Oh, I'm just filling it in. This one's semi-easy. Oh, okay. One more spot right there, and it should be good. I'll put another purple in there. Right here. There we go. I'll press that down just a little bit more. There. Filled in pretty good. Color. Here looks pretty good. Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh. That one's done. Where's the next one? Okay, let me catch up. Hi, hello. Let's see who came in. Oh, they stole them even after I glued them down. My husband has that seal glue, whatever. He glued it down, stuff down on my mom's. Because my mom's grave, probably a little bit bigger than a Tim Holtz mat. It's flat. And then it says all her name, her address, her name, date of birth, date of death. It has a moose here because my mom loved mooses or moose. And then over here, there's a section of pavement that I added to it. So that's where her flowers can go. I had something glued down there. They pried it off. Good morning, Jersey. Yep. So it don't matter. They want it, they take it. Okay. So this next one, I got from, I had to redo that one. Scott's aunt had this in her room sale. My mom loved chickens. Loved chickens. Unlike calls, my mom loved chicken. And I asked, she had this in her room sale for like 50 cents, so I bought it. Ain't it cute? So, all right, okay. Just, okay. And, all right, oh boy. There's some glue. Oh. Okay. Put a bunch of hot glue. Set it down. Hopefully it don't come up. Hi, Nettie. Okay. Now this one I need to put some weight to it. Because it's really light. So I hit the rock garden. Yeah, I have a rock garden, guys. I can't grow anything, so I have a rock garden. At least that's what I was told. Oh, Scott's buddy. Because along my house, I only have these rocks. So put some rocks in here. Give it some weight so the wind doesn't take it away. Because my mom's in a country cemetery. There's a lot of trees around. It's pretty open, so they get a lot of wind. So I want to make sure it's got some weight to it. That the wind doesn't pretty much, hopefully don't take it away. I think that should do it, because that's all I picked out. Oh yeah, that's oh, excuse me. Man, I got this like phlegm this morning in my throat. I don't want to go away. Yeah, no, it's plastic candy. It's just plastic. I wish it was plaster, but no, it was just a plastic planner that Scott's aunt had. I wish it was. I thought she had it in her garage sale. My mom liked chickens, so I had to have it because I thought, oh, that'd look cute on my mom's grave. And if somebody steals it, I'm not much. I mean, you may think that sounds bad, but I've had it happen so much. Last year, I didn't even put anything out at my mom's grave because I was so frustrated from the year before. Because I personally, I'm going to be honest with you, and you guys may sound this, you may not, you think this is bad, but I think it's my aunt's taking my stuff off my mom's grave I put out there. I do. I can't prove it. I'd like to prove it. If those guys had the money, I'd get a trail cam. Somehow put it. Yeah. And my uncle, it's my dad's brother. He mows the grass out at the cemetery. And I was talking to him, and he's like, I see them out there once in a while, Tina, but I can't say, He goes, but I went past my aunts, personally. My mom's sisters. Yeah, I went put it past them. Ever since my mom passed away. Yeah. Let's put it this way. I have this theory in my life, and it gets me through it. As I have a stepfather that turned into a different type of man than my mom married. And someday when he goes to the pearly gates, he's going to be locked out because he has to talk to my mother first. Yeah, he's going to have to answer to a lot. How he treated her daughter and grandchildren after she passed away. So, yeah, that's how I get through it. I think it's going to be wonderful. Because the one thing you did not do, oops, I got to cut this off, is treat my mother's her children or her grandchildren. And they were her life. Us kids. I mean, you have to understand. My mom was divorced for 27 years before she met and married. And she married, and my brother. There we go. That's cool. My brother died the same year my mom got married, and she wasn't herself. And I said, maybe you should postpone your wedding. And the guy she was going to marry said, we postpone it, I'm out of here. And they got married anyways, and he turned into a whole different person after they married. Totally different person. I contribute the stress of her marriage on him as well. But I forgave him. I let it go. But truth, I think that looks cool. All those yellow roses in here. I think I did a good job. What do you guys think? This puppy ain't going nowhere. I'd use a little bit more filler, but I think it looks good. 100%. Okay. Chair yoga. Awesome. So my moms are done. And Scott's mom, on her grave is these vases that you put these cone shapes in. So I do hers too, because we're going to go visit the moms. So I do Scott's mom's as well. I just think it's fair. Plus, I had a wonderful mother-in-law. Not too many people can say they had a nice mother-in-law. I had an awesome mother-in-law. And add these for her. I thought she liked blue. So Scott's mom, where she is, every 3 months they clean out the cemetery. Every 3 months. So every 3 months, Scott and I go out, and Scott's dad, we all go out and put more flowers on her grave every 3 months. Which I think is totally crazy. But this is a cemetery they called the cops on my son. Yeah, you want to see a man very pissed off? Should have been my father-in-law. My son would take bike rides because we lived down the road from the cemetery where my mother-in-law is buried. And he'd take bike rides. And one day I said to Sam, my son-in-law, I said, give me a ride. It's like, where? I said, we need to follow Xavier, but from a distance, because I didn't know what he was up to. I like to know what my kids were doing. So we followed him. Here he was going to the cemetery to visit Grandma. And I never told him. He knows now, but I didn't say anything at the time. And he got brought home. A funny part of it was he refused to get in the police car. He got cops called on him. And there's an elderly, it's my mother-in-law and father-in-law's grave. And then up here, right about here, is another couple's grave whose son passed away in Vietnam. Because we've helped them live stuff because they're up there in age. I said to the guy, I said, whatever, we always on the meeting date because it never fails. At least twice a year we see him at the cemetery. And I laughed because he gave Scott $1 one day. Go get yourself a beer. And he goes, what's a beer cost these days? And Scott's like, well, Scott wouldn't take his money. Scott's like, no. But they were out there, and they seen Xavier, and they asked me, "Do you have a little boy, about maybe 12, 13?" And I said, "Yes." And she goes, "Do you know he comes out here and sits by by that grave over there?" I said, "That's his grandma." I said, "Yeah, we know." I said, "For a while we didn't know, but we do now." Well, somebody called the cops on him. One of the gardeners called the police. Police came out and wanted they wanted to get him for trespassing, and he refused. And the cop's like, "I'm not going to give a kid a trespass," and he's visiting his grandmother. And then they wanted, because he rode his bike, because it says there's somewhere no bicycles allowed. Well, it's your only transportation, you know. And so they wanted to bring him home so he could talk to his parents. And Xavier said, "Am I under arrest?" The police officer, and I laughed because police officer said, he was very polite. Yet he said to the police officer, yeah, he was very close to Scott's mom, very close. And Xavier says, "Am I under arrest?" And the officer said no. And then Xavier goes, "All respect, officer, I am not getting in your police car because I don't want anybody that in my neighborhood think I'm in trouble." So, and the officer says, "Well, I'll let you ride your bicycle home if you'll meet me there." And Xavier goes, "I will go straight home." So he got on his bicycle and rode home. And I was sitting in my front porch, and he came back. And I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" And I knew where he was. I just, because my son was a homebody. If something bothered him, he'd take a bicycle ride and go talk to his grandma. And because we went to family grieving counseling because we were grieving my mom and then Scott's mom and then a best friend of ours in January. You have to understand, I lost my mom in August, lost my mother-in-law in November, and we lost a best friend in January. That was a lot to take in 1 year, that little time frame. So, and like everybody grieves their own way. They, let it happen and all this and that. Well, he comes in, he's like, "Mom, a police officer needs to talk to you." And I'm like, "Why?" For my son to say, "A police officer's come in, he needs to talk to you." And that's when he goes, "I was at the cemetery." And I'm like, "Yeah." He goes, "You're not mad?" And I'm like, "No." I said, "You can go to the cemetery whenever you want, Xavier. That's what you want to do." He says, "I can't." And I'm like, "Excuse me?" So then the cop got there, and that's elderly couple who I recognized, and her name is, matter of fact, his name is Roy, Dolores and Roy. And that was their only child, and I told them that as long as I live, and if they're gone, I would make sure their son had flowers on their grave. And I have made my daughters promise that too, and as well as Xavier, because they're very nice. I mean, they're up there in age. I asked them one time, I said, "Where are you being laid to rest?" And they said, "On either side of him." So someday when I go out there, I look. It's really bad when I look to see, But back to my son, sorry. They had a gardener call the police about my son being at the cemetery for riding his bike into the cemetery. An elderly couple says, "I think it's full." He rides in, and putting it on the grass. There's roads. You know how cemeteries has roads? He goes up to the spot where my mother-in-law is, kind of. My mother's in a little bit, but he takes his bike and he puts it on the side of the grass in the road so that it's out of the way for cars. And yeah, the officer looked right at me and he goes, "I think it's I think it's bullshit, but I have to follow through." And I'm like, "Okay, not a problem." I said, "I will not stop him from going to the cemetery." I'm not going to tell him that because when I discussed it privately with the grief counselor, she told me not to let him know that we knew. Let him have his, this is his way of dealing. Let him have it. she knew because we would have group and then we'd have individual. She already knew that Xavier was going to cemetery before I knew. And that came out afterwards. So, because when I mentioned it to her, she goes, yeah, I know. And I'm like, what? He told me. I told him it's no problem going to talk. That's what gives him, whatever he needs. She said, I don't discourage it. So I never did. Well, when this happened and I called my father-in-law the next day, he picked me up, me and Scott up, and we went to the cemetery, into the office, talked to the manager, head honcho, and he looked and turned around and told that cemetery that they did not leave his grandson alone when he was visiting his grandmother. He would go to court. He would bring my mother-in-law up out of the grave and go find a cemetery that would accommodate a 13-year-old boy visiting his grandmother without bothering him in his grief. No, Mr. Massey, no. And Saber to this day, he'll go out there. When his heart was broken by a girl he was hoping to marry someday, he disappeared. And his friend Nathan, I said to Nathan, here's where I went out and I said to Nathan, because all his friends were looking for him, they called me. And I'm like, he's at Fort Howard Cemetery, leave him alone. And that's where he was, Fort Howard Cemetery, visiting his grandma. Nathan calls me, how'd you know? I said, because that's where Xavier handles his issues. He goes and talks to his grandma. Sometimes he talks to his parents, but he talks to his grandma. That's how he deals with it, and that's all right. That's where he goes. Sometimes the dead have the best answers. So that looks pretty good. Sit in there like that. These Dollar Tree flowers I buy, I think they're all right. They're not the best, but I just, especially not okay. I don't want to say I don't want to spend the same amount as Scott's mom because I don't keep track of that. But where my moms will sit out all summer long. Okay, what I just did for my mom will be there all summer long, and I think it's usually around August. Me and Stommy go up and I gather a whole bunch of flowers, which you're seeing me do now. I do at the cemetery because I grab new flowers because the sun fades them. And I'll switch the flowers out in August. And then in November, I go up and I take off that flower pot. And if the chicken survives, I'll take the chicken home. And I put a mini Christmas tree out that I find at St. Vincent de Paul every year. And they, I don't, because thing is I can't get in to see my mom in the winter. They don't plow in the cemetery. Only if they have to. Okay. So I get the Christmas tree in there in November. And then by spring, when they clean the cemetery, I let them remove it. I don't put a lot on the Christmas tree. I don't put lights or I don't really fancy it up. It's just a little Christmas tree and I find little garland and I put some little garland on it. And then in the spring, they take the Christmas tree out and I find matter of fact, I already bought it this year. And I already bought this year's Christmas tree at Christmas. And I'll pay like $2. Let's stick this heart in this one. What the hell? I only got one heart, but let's stick it in it. I'm going to go let Scott in and I'll be right back. Okay, guys? My hubby's home. So hang on. I'll be right back.
Come on, man. Come talk to me. I can't wait. I gotta pee.
No energy. To do anything. Quarter to 6 o'clock. Just working on the flowers and graves. And I'm live. There we go. Okay. So when you're done coming, I'll show you your mom's. Hi everybody, I'm back. Okay. So I just take the flowers and stuff. Yeah, see, it's May 1st. Let's see. May 1st till I get, what's that last holiday at the end of May or September? Where Scott's mom is. They clean it for the winter. They do let you put out at Christmas. But where my mom is, it's a country cemetery basically. They remove everything at the end of the season unless it's Christmas related. But at Christmas, it's got to be anchored somewhere somehow to survive the winter. And then in the spring, they clean it off. But once it snows, you can't get in by my mom. They don't plow. I've tripped through snow to see my mom. What do you think of your mom?
Oh,
Look at my mama's.
hey.
I feel bad because my mom looks like she has a lot, but your mom only has this, and you can't put anything outside.
I know.
So I'm kind of.
I'm just wondering where Lippy is. She hasn't met me.
This is for my grandpa.
Oh.
I have to cut it down. That's grandpa's. This is grandma's. Oh, it's flopsy. Gotta cut that one down. And then this is great grandpa and grandma's. Yeah, my great. There. She a closet case again?
No, I don't know where she came from.
Oh.
She wasn't in the closet.
This is grandpa's. This is great grandpa and grandma's. This is grandma's for those little bud vases.
Yeah.
You know, I'm gonna take. We'll have the tools, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to cut these till I get there.
Yeah.
Okay.
No problem.
All right. See, my mom bought these angels. They're shaped like an angel, and they got a little bud vase in the center of the body. And I have to get one made. Mihai's like, take a picture. Ooh. Well, do you see anything new, Sabrina? Take a picture. I can't think of anything. I haven't seen anything I need. But you never know what your Dollar Tree had. You are my personal Dollar Tree shopper. So, see anything interesting, send me a picture. I'll be online. But, so, I need to take a picture of the angel because it's my great-grandparents, my grandparents. Oh, here we go. This is how it works. There's the headstones. Oh, I have to get Aunt Shirley one. I know I have a flower for Aunt Shirley. Okay. So it's my great-grandparents' headstone. They're side by side. It's my grandparents side by side. It's my Aunt Shirley and my mama. That's how it is. But in between, right here, the space, there are these angels. Or not, is it just these two? Yeah, it's just these two. I think it's here and here. Yeah, it's an angel here in here that my mom bought that are iron. She bought them from a blacksmith. And inside the little angel is a bud little vase that he made that you could stick flowers in. So I want to get a third one to put here between my grandparents and my mom and my aunt. And so there. So Mihai, Scott's buddy who does blacksmithing, told me to take a picture of it. Here, we'll save this for Aunt Shirley. I'll just add this purple. My Aunt Shirley died when she was a baby. She was my mom's older sister. So, but still my aunt, you know, and there's flowers out for her as well. It's the right thing to do. Hopefully I can fix that. I'm going to snip that just a little bit. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I didn't end this. Put that in there. Oh, I don't think I can. I wanted to put this thread. Maybe I somehow kind of find me a stem. Let me see if I find a stem. I can fit in there. Oh, yeah, found one. And then I'm going to cut here. Okay. And now I'll put the take this and I'm just going to wind it around. A little maneuver in here. Okay. Can't maneuver it. So, there we go. I'll put it like that's pretty. Take that damn stupid leaf out of there. We're gonna take that off. Okay. Hang on. I got. See, this is how I work my magic, guys. Magic. See, I knew this wire I picked up at that garage sale would come in handy. Okay. So we had the kids' first soccer game tonight. We had to be out there at 5:30. So, man, this is so pretty. I should save it for prints. See there? Isn't that pretty? I'll buy more. God, that's totally prints. But I ain't hanging on the flowers when I ain't gonna go see Prince for almost a year. We were supposed to go out there, but Minneapolis is crazy. I ain't going. Sorry. Till all these trials are done. We're going there next year, Diamond promised me. Well, plus they went on their Hawaii adventure, so Diamond says go on vacation, enjoy it, and come back and then you're in debt for a while. They said to me the other day. Okay, there we go. Wrap that like that, and then I'm going to go through the leaves and keep wrapping. There we go. There we go. There. Oh, I blew it. Like, that puppy ain't going anywhere. Boom, it falls off. So I'll just go blue. I don't know where the stem of this flower went. It's out of the Michael's box. This is one of those Michael boxes. Flower. There we go. There. That looks pretty. That's for my aunt. It looks all right. There we go. Okay, that's done. So that's for my Aunt Shirley. This is for my grandpa's. These are for my great-grandparents. And this is for my grandma, except I don't like how this is looking. So I'm going to do some doctoring on this one. I think it's pretty. Look at it. It's got that gold in there. I don't even know what kind it is. So I'm just going to put a little gob of glue here and there. And I'm just going to let it fall. All right, Jennifer. Okay. Have a good day. This is silk. I think it's a Christmas flower, actually. But hey, it's the thought. I missed last year. Usually I hit after Memorial Day. I go hit Walmart and I grab all the cemetery flowers on clearance for the year this year. But I didn't do it last year. Well, it was COVID last year. So I wasn't going anywhere too much last year. So okay. There we go. I think that looks good. You know, I don't mind if my aunts take it off my grandparents, okay, grave. But if they take it off my mother's, that's both. They claim they're not, but it's weird because all the rest of the flowers are stays. That's what gets me. It's like, then why is it just the stuff I put out on my mother's that's taken off? You know, explain that one. Nobody else's stuff's taken off except what I put on my mom's grave. So since I did the big planter, that nobody's touched. So, well, I let the rumor out that I had, what's cool now is that across from the cemetery, this guy's got it, because I was talking to him, which I went to the cemetery, my uncle was over there gabbing with them. He has his camera, his security camera, his garage, his security camera that looks down his driveway, looks right at where my mom is, okay? It's like, oh, I have no idea where the trash can is. Oh, my God. So the security camera on his garage that faces his driveway also faces my mom's gravesite. So I made sure that that I saw. I'm like, yeah, I said I could see who's taking the flowers off my mom's grave from now on because I found out the guy across the cemetery. That security that faces the cemetery. Sorry, guys, I got hot glue on my keyboard. So ever since I mentioned that, Ever since I mentioned that in the family, you tell one person in my family, it gets to the other person. Yep. Ever since I did that, nothing has come off my mom's grave. Yep. So that's why I think it was my aunt's. Or I should say not aunt. Aunt. One. All right. Then I have to put this out. And I lost a little thing, so I'll tell Scott. This is from my stepfather. Father. He wants that out in my mom's grave. Put that in a box. Oh, and these are for Scott's mom. Or like at Scott's mom, like oh, I wasn't done with Scott's mom. Okay, that's garbage. That's garbage. Okay. So let me just make sure I have enough here. My grandpa, my grandma, my grandparents, my aunt Shirley, my great grandparents. Yep, I got enough in that box. So we're good there. Okay. All right. This is Scott's mom's bouquet. Oh, look here. That's why I think it was my one aunt that was taking it off. It was awesome. Goodbye, Jersey. Have a good day. Virtual schooling. I feel for your parents. I do. That has to do with that. All right. There we go. And that's done. And there's Scott's mom's. All done. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. I'm glad I got that done. So that's done for tomorrow. Some things away here, and then I want to do something. I got my big hot gun fired up. I want to try something. So I I got rid of all my silicone molds because I've come to realize that the resin I can't handle the resin. So, but these are the only ones I kept because I want to. Can I leave this on? Yeah. See. If I can do hot glue in them. Instead of resin. I'm gonna let this heat up a little bit more because I want to do one of each. I'm gonna get my other. I have more than one hot glue gun. Get them all heated up at one time would be a good idea. Oh, this works. So, okay, that'd be cool. And then some of these have leftover mica powder in. So if it picks up the mica powder, that'd be cool too. Definitely warm. Okay. Okay. Got them on. I got small glue sticks sitting on here. I got large ones. Let's see. Let's use this one. Yeah, that one will take forever. This is what this big one, I'll wait till I have 2 glue sticks going. So I have a feeling that puppy's going to take a lot. So we'll do this one. Let it sit there and drip. Yep. My aunt could care less about that. Yeah. Like I said, there'll be a lot of people when they get to the pearly gates someday when it's their day to be called home. And they have to answer to the good Lord above. My mom's going to be sitting next to the good Lord, asking him, why did you treat my daughter like this after I was gone? I mean, they treat me like crap before she was gone, but my mom was always stuck up for me. My mom wouldn't let them get away with it. This is how my aunts, okay, this is funny. I was the troubled child. My children were going to be troubled children, and so forth, and all that good stuff. Okay, that's how my mom's one sister looked at me. Okay, okay. I can't get this shut off now. Stop. I never use that, but and it's her grandson that's in prison. Yeah. So it kills me. That look at how the sure bonder just comes right on. Doesn't matter. drips. Watch it. You'll see it drip. Oops. I don't know if you guys can see that or not. Oh man, just like this one. All they do is drip. I've never seen glue guns drip like these glue guns in the last year. Just crazy drip, bitch. So, oh yeah. Alright, that was Sabrina. Man. Get some of that out. Oop. Those are cool. She sent me a light bulb. She sent me stickers of like light bulbs. Them are cool. I've seen them before. I think I'm making a mess more than I'm accomplishing anything here. and I've had it where this is Dollar Tree glue, and I've had Gorilla Glue, and I don't know. But this last batch of glue is and the small gun is Hobby Lobby. Some of this is Dollar Tree. See, okay, this is Dollar Tree. This is Sherbound glue right here. Yeah. So it don't make a difference. Look at that. I can wipe the tip off. That's why. I gotta get my silicone mat, guys. Hang on a second. I'm getting glue all over it. I don't want at least on a silicone mat. I can clean it up. Second here. They're both leaking. Okay. Okay. add a little bit more to this one. This one to the side. Let's see if this one's ready. This is gotta heat up a little bit more. Look at it. That's all off that gun. Just dripping. See that? Crazy. It'll take long. I can feel just a little bit of heat in some of them. A little. This one right here is a freebie that I had to try out. It's actually cordless eventually. It has 2 temps. This one right now I got on high temp. I really gotta watch. This one burnt me bad. So I got it on high temp so I can let it heat up quick. Okay. Tap it a little bit. See what happens. Bring that one in. Okay, I remember. I bet, yeah. This was me just to see if it would work. And if it works, then I'm gonna come up with some creative ways to make the gears look grungy. Yeah, like I said, I got my micro powders. I'm hoping the ones that kind of we could do one. Should I do one with a little bit of micro powder in it already? Let's see and see what it looks like. I can do that. Hang on. Oh, put this aside. Put this over. Here, I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna go have Sky clean this clothes for me so I don't cut myself. Okay. Okay. All right. I got it closed. Okay. So I got my micro powders. I'm gonna get off that. Let's see. I want like gray and brown or black. So let's see. Bronze, maybe a little bronze. Okay. Um. Turquoise, crystal white, royal. It's green. Okay. Nor. Okay. I have to find a little scoopy thing. Oh yeah, I put it in a bag on top. Okay. Oh, that's right. Anyway, purposely pick these up. I wish I'd have grabbed the smaller ones from Brenda. Now that I got these, she had smaller brushes for a little or nothing. You know, like 3 for a buck. I hope she has another sale because I would have grabbed. And they have them at Dollar Tree, but she had a better deal. I don't know if she has any left, but they were just a little bit smaller than this size. Let's see. Again. Let's see. I'm just gonna use what's on the brush and see what happens, you know? Okay. Shadow dancing. Yeah, I bet you that would work too. Wax. Okay. And here is Nor, which is like a black. Tap. I don't want them to look grungy. They are gears. Ooh, that one really. Okay. A little bit more in this one. There we go. Actually, I'll put that right there. Put this right here. Close it up. Probably could, I would imagine, sealing wax. Yeah, you could definitely probably use paste. Alrighty. Okay, let's go for it, guys. Ready? Okay. Now, let them heat up a little bit more. Look at all that glue just drips, 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 drips. Glue. I'm thinking it's this glue, personally. All right. Yeah. All right. Put that to the side and let it cool down. And we'll see. Then we got this one I want to fill up. I'm going to let this do its thing. Heat up a little bit. And then I'm going to add a little bit more to that one. Add some more to this one. Oops. Okay, there we go. Tell you, sometimes they both put switches, like right here. What an inconvenient spot for this switch. I ought to put it somewhere up here because I'm always hitting it. But that's all drippage. Okay. All right, let's try to get the center one I want. Okay. Like that. So here, I'm going to unplug these because I'm done using them. And pull off. All right, move them from dripping. All right. I see gears. Yep. We are. They're the only silicones I kept were these, of all my silicones. Because I thought there got to be a way I can make them with something. And I'm trying to hot glue right now. So I just let them sit here a little bit. And I will, like this one's almost cured. I can feel it. Look at this one's not, look at, that's that one with the micro powder. It's not even turning. So we'll have to see how that works out. Because these, I mean, look how quick this turns. Is this? We'll see. Because even the one over here, well, it's slightly. Because even this one is not. So that doesn't, it's just taking longer to cool, I guess. Oh, come on. I just. So what's everybody? Is anybody doing anything today? I have the grandkids soccer game tonight. Riley's plays first. And then the bear. That's my big plans for tonight. We'll do that. Not too exciting. That one might be out. Oops. I am working on my room, then going to record, then You're always working on your room. I think you work on your room more than your crafts, Vanessa. Or it just seems that way. Thank you for the video about getting your card. I saw it this morning. That's in the middle doing dishes. Girl. Off to the second Dollar Tree. Woohoo! Did you find anything good at the first Dollar Tree? So I'm just gonna sit here and chat and see what happens here. Oh, they're clouding up a little bit, it looks like. I really want to see what the ones I did with the mica powder. That's the ones I really want to see. They are getting hard, I can tell. It's just taking longer. I'll pop a few out here in a second. Couple things. Let's see. Let me look at my informed delivery, see if I got any entries coming in. Boom. That a thing is delayed. In transit. Let's see, where's this from? Alabama. I know who that is. That'll be here on the 14th, which is what? Friday. Okay. And Virginia. I have no idea who that is. No clue. So we'll see when that gets here on the 15th. And then in transit, arriving late, which was supposed to be here on Monday in Los Angeles, California. That is a swap. So I know what that is. And then I got one that's shipping label made, but what the hell? Okay. Do. What? This sucks. Ready for this? Inform Delivery app will be discontinued on June 12th, 2021 on the iOS, whatever that is, Androids, and Windows app stores. If you haven't already downloaded the US mobile app to continue viewing your Informed Delivery, as always, you can view Informed Delivery via email or USP.com. Oh, okay. All right. I don't have it on my phone anyway, so I'm not worried. It looks like I'm getting no mail pieces today. So no mail at all today. One. So, yeah. iPhones. Well, I don't look through it on my iPhone anyways. I go through my laptop, so I'm still good. All right, let's pop some of these out. Ready? That's cool. I don't think I'll go as thick as I did if I do them again, because that's really thick. That one's cool. So I might just do them thinner, not as thick. This one I got a little rough on the back, but that's easy. Yeah, this one needs some TLC. So I don't think I'd go as thick next time. But they're cool looking. I'm still waiting for these. They're kind of, we're getting there. You're getting there. Kind of tacky on the back yet, so we'll give them a few more minutes. So I think if I did them again, I would put less glue. I wouldn't go to the top and make them thinner. Now, what do I want to do after I get this done, guys? Oh, I'll finish a page I started. They are cool looking, though. But like I said, I wouldn't use as much glue. Probably half that. Well, that one's cool. That's another cool one. Ooh, that one's cool too. They're cool looking. Got my answer. I just let's see. Let's go with this one. We'll go half the amount. Okay. Hopefully it flattens out. Oh yeah, this is getting done. You can see where they're coloring. Let's get in there. So it's taking a while. A little, not long. It'll be good to pull. Feel the heat on the bottom. Not as much either. Interesting morning we had on my channel. Like I said, it's a crafty morning. I need some gears. All right, let's see. Here's the ones with the micro powder in. Staying on, kind of. A lot of it stayed in the thing itself, though. Let's just see. Real rubbery feeling these are. So they are cool though. They're workable. Like I said, I just made some over here that are thinner. We're going to check them out here in a second. Not as thick with the glue. Because that's pretty thick. Pretty thick. So I would think, yeah, it's not coming off. So the micro powder's staying on them. I'm rubbing them pretty hard. I'm not coming off. Well, that's kind of cool. Yeah, see, look how good that looks. Thinner. I mean, the back needs to be trimmed up a little bit, of course. Just take your scissors and just cut all that off. On the back. Or you could just take your heat gun and maybe heat it a little bit to get that flatter. Yeah, I would go thinner. Let's see, this one looks funky to me a little bit, but yeah, this one's going to be a little harder to do. This is my favorite one right here. Which one is that? That one. Yeah, that's that one. So I think if I got more in the tip, It probably worked out better. But you can do it with glue. Just it's my favorite one right there. That was fun. There, put them in your bag, Vanessa. You can have them. I put them in your bag. Have fun. I want to try something else. So I have this air dry clay that has been sitting here from Allie. Oh my God. Oh, that's all right. I'm going to work it a little bit here. Make it softer. I know this takes a while to dry, but let's see if I can. Wow, it's kind of hard. But Allie says you work it a little bit, it gets soft, man. That's what she told me. I don't do too many. I want to do my favorite one. See, this is really hard. Might be bad. I don't know how. I guess you just smush it in. Hopefully it stays together. I don't know. It's Allie's. Allie's the clay expert, not me. And I'm just going to do these 4. This is the chunk that Allie left here. So, I don't know how, it's been here a while, so. I'm working. Let me put this up here, all over. Place. I don't use it. It's Allie. So, figured I had it working here. What the hell? I try it. How long does it usually take to dry? Where's the one that's got the micro? Let's see. 24 hours? Okay. I put it where it had maker powder in it. And some. See if I can pick up some of the maker powder on top. Just to see. Trying to get it. One more little gob. I'll put them somewhere set to dry. Now pop them out tomorrow. Oh, this was falling apart. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna worry about that one. That one's just weird thing. So, all right, I'm gonna put these somewhere to dry, and I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'll be right back. How the Allie use that? Oh, I think it's going back. Right there. Right there. Use the way. And all right. So I started this new journal, our journal, yesterday. It's my first couple pages. There's nothing special about this. It's just me putzing and doing some art in it. Who knows what it'll lead up to. And then I had a saying on here, but I didn't like it, so I covered it. And then I still have to come up with something. It didn't sound right after I kept repeating it. But then I started this last night before bed. And I'm going to finish it. And then I'm going to finish with some gelatos. Blue, green, pink. Hey, Tina. Not sure if you've seen me say hi earlier. No, I did not. Hi, Stephanie. Sorry. How are you today? Oh, not blue. But I was blended anyways. I meant to grab the pink. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. I'm good. Good morning. It's really nice outside. I'm gonna mow my grass today, possibly. At the kids' soccer game tonight. Riley's is at 5. Coda's is at 6, I think I was told. Simon told me. Well, either way, I have to be there for 5. That looks cool. What it is exactly, I have no clue. It's just cool looking to me. Oops. Went to the wrong slide. Now I don't know what else I want to do with it, so I'll stare at it for a bit. See, sometimes I just don't finish. Little man has an eye doctor's appointment this morning. I dropped him off at school. Well, ladies, I've been on for 2 hours, so I'm going to let you all go. And I hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday. Thanks for stopping in. Is anybody else going live later on sometime today? I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to go have me some breakfast because I'm kind of hungry. And French toast is sounding really good to me right now. I have to go get me some eggs, though. So maybe I can talk Scott into taking me to go get some eggs. You may go live? Okay. So I hope you all have a wonderful Wednesday. I don't know, like I said, I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I'm hungry. So, as always, guys, be happy, be kind, be safe, be funny, be crafty, and bye for now. Bye, everybody, and have a good day. Bye.